It should be a hate crime. Yeah. Reselling should be a hate crime. I said it first. So, start that campaign now. Start it now. Start it now. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for your neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Hi, neighbor. Hey, y'all. What's going on? It's been a minute since I talked to y'all or talked to these cameras and these microphones. It's been a minute since New Year's, I'm sure. So happy New Year's to you guys. If I missed y'all or if you missed me, one or the other. But yeah, I just wanted to check in, give a quick check in because, it's really a test run. I got some new things, some new stuff. And it's kind of like a test run to see how all of this kind of comes about, And hopefully it meshes well. If any of you guys are seeing this, it was a success. Now, let's talk about a few things when it comes to shoes. It's actually February now. We got through January. It was pretty low key. I didn't buy anything. Well, I bought a pair of Troop. Nobody's interested in. Well, not saying nobody, but yeah, I got a pair of old school Troop Ice Lamb, the white and black, which I probably will do a video later on, but I don't have it right here, so I'm not going to bother running to get it. Because who knows? Any of these things could not be recording at this time. But either way, let's talk about February. February is stacked. We just came off of the first drop of February. Well, not the first drop, but we're going to consider it the first Jordan retro drop. The Valentine's Day women's exclusive drop. Those are nice. I see that they came in extended sizes. They weren't an instant sellout. So if you wanted to get a pair, you should have been able to. Now, on the back end, I'm not sure. Some places still have some sizes available, but that's that. Coming up, we do have, I'm going to call them reverse Toro Bravo. I'm not calling these infrareds at all. They're not infrared. They're not the infrared color, and they're not the infrared color blocking. And I think a lot of people, they just want to hype everything up. You know what I mean? I've seen some people who really press to call these reverse infrareds, but there's nothing reverse about it. A reverse would be red upper with black hints. I don't see where the reverse is as far as the, color blocking or even the colorway. There's no reverse in it at all. So these are not infrareds at all to me. So yeah, these are the Jordan Salesmen, and that's what they are. That's what I will call them. I won't call them anything else. Those come out, and then the Jordan 4 Lakers come out too. Not sure how I feel about these. I did like the first mock-up that I seen. I like that version better because it was more just purple, black, and I like the gold eyelets on top. I like that. I'm not sure if I like the gray, or I don't know if that's light blue. I'm not sure what that color is, but it throws it off for me if you're going to call them a Lakers color. And if LeBron ends up leaving this year, I'm not sure if I'm going to still be a Lakers fan. I'm just not. And if you're a Lakers fan and you're a diehard Lakers fan and you are mad, then so be it. Yeah, so be it. Do something about it. Nah, but for real, like I said, if they don't keep LeBron, if they don't build on to be a better team, if they get rid of LeBron, then yeah, I see no reason for me to buy this shoe. I don't want to talk about the Wolf Grays. Well, I don't think a lot of people are going to watch my video anyway, so I guess I'll talk about it. Yeah, the Wolf Grays, I don't want people to hype this shoe up because I don't think a lot of people want them for the toe, But I think there's enough hype building up on it that you got people who want to buy them to try to resell it. And to me, like I said, get your money. But, I like sneakers first as far as to wear. If you guys are struggling on money, I say go hustle in the streets. Yeah. Stop hustling us. Go hustle in the streets. Because, go make you some real money. I know people will say, well, why are you telling them that? It's not bad. That's not good information. Well, that's how I feel about resellers. I don't care if they suffer consequences. I don't. Because they don't care if we have to pay extra for shoes that they have no intentions of wearing. So, hey, take it how you want it, bro. Like I said, I know there are certain people who will want fourth grades. I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm because I love fives, regardless. Before last year, nobody was really checking for fives at all. So, this hype that's been built up around fives, I don't think it's genuine. And I think they actually made enough pairs for the people who actually want the shoe. But like I said, if there's hype around it, people are going to go out and buy pairs. And like I said, try to inflate the price to make lives much more difficult for people who want to wear shoes. I think it's definitely, it should be a hate crime. Yeah. Reselling should be a hate crime. I said it first. So, if we can get a president in office that could make reselling sneakers a hate crime, yeah, start that campaign now. Start it now. I believe that president would be elected. I believe he would get all the votes. That's just my opinion. Now, that will be the last shoe of the year. I know during this month, there's a couple of Deons that came out. The Diamond Turf, was it 3s? DT Max? Well, either way, the 49ers, the one that came out 90, whatever year. It's not the OGs, but it's, it's got the OG shape, but it's definitely, different colors. I think it's a nice shoe. I think everyone who's a Deion Sanders fan and people who like the Deion shoes, they'll be very happy that these are coming out. They'll be available. I'm not going to say they don't have any issues getting them, but if they actually want them, there's a good chance that they can get them. So we'll just leave it at that. Also, just to wrap it all up, because like I said, I don't have a lot to talk about. I was kind of in my little room, kind of, trying to get stuff together. As you can see, I'm still kind of out of place. But I had opened a box of shoes that I actually hadn't opened in a while. And the box actually had 2 pair in it. And I remember ordering these. And if you see, they are... Sorry. Yeah, I remember ordering these. And if you see them, they are the Adidas. These are the top 10. Adidas is the model. But I remember buying these because I do like that red, green colorway. Red, black, and green. And I used to have the Adidas, the red, black, and green colorway. And I used to have the Adidas top 10. Well, these are the top 10 patent leather. And this is the Adidas original. Now, I know it looks a little crusty and old, but this shoe is 20 years old. I've had it that long. And to tell you the truth, I'm gonna clean them up a little bit because I missed this shoe, and that was the reason I bought these. Because I was like, man, I used to have a pair, and then I've been doing some looking around, and I actually ran into these. I still have them after 20 years, and like I said, they're not structurally messed up. There's nothing crumbling, nothing separating. You know what I mean? There's no mold You know, it's just, been sitting a while and they're dirty. The nubuck and all that feels good on them. So I definitely going to clean these up. Probably give them a spin around the block. These came out around the time the patent leather Jordan 1 High for men came out. This came out during the pandemic. I bought these around that time. Let me take them back. I bought them and I got them on sale. And I remember I paying only about $75 for the both pair that I bought. It was about $75 shipped. And this is the other pair. I remember getting both of these. I want to say from Snipes, but, I could tell you. Let's see. Yes, I was correct. Got them from Snipes. And I remember ordering them online and only paying about $75, shipped. So they were probably $35 a piece. But yeah, I got them around that time when those Jordan 1 High patent leather, and it was, gold, and I remember the Jordan 1s selling out. This was around the time every shoe sold out, If you guys remember that time in the pandemic, yes. So, yeah. Ran into this, and I don't know why I'm showing you this. Well, I do know why, because it's a shoe channel, and I told myself, even though it's a test run, I would still show you the shoe, Doesn't have to be a hype shoe, but just showing you a shoe. Trying to divert away from just your regular schmegler stuff that you're hearing. I know you know stock numbers. I know you know release dates. I know you know to get ready. I know you know what's coming out. I know every channel has come out with a whole list of February releases. I know they say get your pockets ready. I know they said that it's tax time. So yeah. To not be the same old guy. Same OG. I don't know. New microphone. You might get more singing from your boy. But either way, yeah, I want to show you these. I think I'm more excited about them than you guys are, because to open them and, be like, oh, snap, I forgot these. And I did. But, yeah. Yeah, just wanted to show you guys something, and something different. And the fact that I still got these, from over 20 years ago. What's it? Yeah. Yeah, for real. It might be over 20 years ago. So, yeah. It's not exactly the same, but, you can see the difference as far as, the block in itself. And it's actually a different model, but the colors are definitely similar. As far as being a 3-stripe Adidas, which are red, black, and the green. With the key. Sissy. For you guys who know X-Clan, that's what that is. But yeah, y'all. Let me get out of here. There is a basketball game on tonight. The Lakers are playing. So I will be going in to tune into that. And also, yeah, shout out to the Seahawks. Shout out to the Seahawks, man, for pulling that off, man. Had to put on the fit for them, My Super Bowl pick, definitely not my favorite team, but definitely it was my Super Bowl pick this year. And no, I did not just now jump on the bandwagon. If you want to, you can look at one of my previous videos. I don't have that many, so it shouldn't be hard to find. But you'll see that I am wearing this exact jersey. Now I got a pair of shoes that kind of go with that jersey. But, neither here nor there. All I'm saying is, yeah, I've already had this jersey. And it's, just realized I had it on. So I'm going to flex to the Super Bowl winners, the Seattle Seahawks. And yeah, there you go. And my kicks of the day ain't nothing special. Like I said, it's something that wear all the time whenever I wear this particular pair of shoes. You know, anytime I wear this pair of shoes, this is you know, the pair I like to wear and kick around in. I have the other pair that I bought, you know, to kind of go with this jersey. But I didn't have any special occasion, and then the weather's kind of been kind of ugly too, so definitely didn't want to mess those up. And those are the Hugo, the Hugo Dornbecker 3s. Yeah, Dornbecker 3 Hugo. Either way, all right, y'all, I'm out of here. I don't even know if this stuff worked, but you know, we'll see in a minute. All right, y'all. Peace.